Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And with the start of the next season of Valor Cup Season 22, it brings a new rule, which says blue orbs give you extra ult gauge by 50%, which is cool. And then when a protection skill is used twice, decreases all Vanguard targets' pierce resistance until the end of battle by 50%. Now, this is probably geared more towards using a team with Momiji, since the current meta is blue focused, so you're going to have some blue orb changers. And she is also giving herself Pierce Rate, which means that she will be able to partake of the Pierce resistance down. This debuff by itself is not super impactful, but if you can combine it with Pierce Power or some other different buffs, it can be much nicer. However, alongside this new rule, the news preview for Valor Cup Season 22 does tell us something else that's quite interesting. And that is, it tells us the ranking battles and how they're going to be spaced out per element. And historically, since they've been doing this, the final fight has always foretold what the next incoming meta will be. So this Battle 20, when this comes out in... when does it come out? The 1st, technically, of September. The final fight is against a fire enemy. And this means that the next incoming meta will be geared towards a water team, because September 1st is going to be just a few days after the next meta begins, the one that's coming after the current Ogre's Pride meta. And this has been happening pretty regularly for the past like half a year, maybe, or so, because the previous ranking battle that just ended a couple days ago, ranking battle 21, the final fight was Earth. And we knew that it was Earth going in, and that meant that we were probably going to get a fire team. And lo and behold, Ogre's Pride is fire focused. And the team before that was, what was that? It was Exalted Champions, and they wanted wind, right? Because Milim and both Hero are wind. And the final fight for Ranked Valor Cup Season 20 was a water enemy, which means that we were going to get a wind character. So this tells us that a water meta is incoming for the next, next month. So we've got Momiji, we've got Zoe, we've got the Vengeance rerun, we've got probably a Shuna or Xion incoming. God knows when. And then next month, so end of August, early September, probably on the 29th, because that's when Momiji and Benimaru leave, is going to be a water-focused protector. So extra damage versus water, or no, sorry, extra damage against fire, and we'll get a water DPS, an AoE, and a single target. I'm just guesstimating it's going to end on the 28th, but it should start on the 29th because it correlates with the Momiji end date. And it probably, don't quote me on this one so much, but it has held true so far. The Part 1 Metal Bazaar. No one's using this water spear yet. All these other weapons have been used in some way, shape, or form, except this water spear. So, odds are fairly high that we're going to get a water character that uses this spear. Whether it be the AoE character or the single target, it doesn't really matter. Someone's going to use this, though, and this shop is not going away for a while. So it's going to be here long after even the next meta probably ends, or is about to end. I think that, who is it? Also, actually, we do have one more thing that tells us what might be coming, and that is the teaser for Valor Cup Season 22 ranked, which is the SHUNA Cup. So that probably means that we're getting a Shuna next meta. She might be the water DPS character. And it's been... How long has it been since we had Shuna show up? Let's see. Was it Tempest Elite? February? Late February? Yeah, we're probably due for another Shuna. If I'm going to be serious. Which probably means that this is probably going to be Xion then. Citation needed. Oh, shit. Xion, citation needed. Alright. So if we get a Xion there, maybe we get a Shuna here, and then a Protector... I don't know, Protector Rimuru. I mean, we just got him for Prosper. I don't know. I don't know what team is SHUNA on. What team is like base SHUNA on? Because this is still probably going to be season 3 related, which means it's probably not going to be some wild, weird category. So where's light SHUNA? Ogre's Pride, Tempest Elite, Determination to Prosper. Okay, well, you all have teams, so never mind. All right, I don't know what force. What force needs a leader, actually? Let's go that way. Otherworlder, she's not on that. She's not a primal demon. She's not on Lycanthrope's Pride. She's not a dragon. She's not a hero. She's not technically a schemer. She's not super hyper. Wholehearted Devotion? Do we get a Wholehearted Devotion team? That's a more Valentine's Day kind of thing. Probably a new team then. Wielder of Magic already has a team. Not an antagonist, not a Demon Lord. She's already on Tempest Elite. Yeah, we'll probably just get a brand new team force named with a SHUNA on it. Okay, well, I mean, that's some good future-telling information. So if SHUNA is your most favorite waifu in Slime, be prepared, because she's probably coming within the next month or so. 3-4 weeks. Yeah, about roughly a month. And probably going to be water-focused. And if she's not, then she's going to be a support character who happens to be on the team, but not water specifically. But water is in desperate, desperate need of a new unit. We got EX tier. She's only on the tickets. You cannot really technically whale for her, so I don't really count her. She's still a good, solid, single-target EX water character, which we definitely needed, but she's not really what I would call available to all players, which means that the second most recent water character is New Year's Shinsha, January, 8 months ago, which New Year's Blessing Shinsha is a good unit. Pretty Sparkle Shizuka is a good unit, but she's a collab, which means she's never coming back. And then that brings us to Wielder of Magic Shinsha and Hinata. So they're quite old. They're almost a year old at this point. Shinsha, not really what we would call a good unit nowadays. Hinata still does have quite a bit of use, but a lot of nuking characters nowadays give themselves an element buff. Perfect example right now is Momiji. She gives herself a 70% fire attack buff right here on her first skill, which is greater than what Hinata is giving. She's giving 50% across the board, which is good if you don't have that buff already available. But if you were to use Momiji's skill and then Hinata's skill, it'd be a waste, because 50% is less than 70, and the priority is going to be given to this skill. So Hinata is slowly but surely being phased out of usefulness. She's still our best AoE magic water nuker, right? Single target, single target, single target, single target. No, actually, are you AoE? I actually don't know. Yeah, she's single target. Milim is AoE, that's right. You're AoE, but physical, and you're the oldest of all the EX characters. Yeah, we don't have it. And then, Shizuka. But again, she's not available to people. Neither is Kazuma or Aqua, and they're both single targets. So water is in a really, really bad spot. It's great that Fire has had quite a few bumps recently. Commander, Determination to Prosper, this Momiji, and the incoming Fire character for the rest of the Ogre's Pride meta that I don't know what's going to be announced. And then Earth, while still being by far the lowest represented element, Elmesia is pretty good. Limited, but good for Earth. Rimuru is, has the problems that a typical DPS has, is that he's not very good outside of his own meta. But it has gotten buffs recently. And we got Free Veldora, who is pretty good. And then Primal Demon Jean, who is okay. Water has not seen an update in 8 months, if we don't include tier. That's a long time to go without an element. So, while I'm happy that we're going to get water characters, I really hope they don't give us like another weird meta like Determination to Prosper. We are just 2.5 months removed from the 3rd anniversary, October 28th. I don't know what element this is going to focus on. The next Valor Cup that we get in next month will tell us what the anniversary element is going to be. So that will be very interesting to see. For some reason, I feel like it's going to be light. Light or dark, one of the two. I need to update Zoe right here. I'll do that after this video. Or maybe wind. Maybe wind, again. Hopefully it's not a blue meta, though, because we've had 5 of those this year. 5 out of 8 months. It's a little too much blue orbs for my liking. But let me know what you guys think of this, probably incoming water Shuna-ish meta. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Let me know your thoughts, but that's it for me. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.